Hello, my name is Frances Carlaw. I'm sometimes known as the Pearl Lady. I was given that title by some of the ladies' groups that I used to give talks to when I visited the UK over the last 8 years. There are lots of different groups that I spoke to about my passion for pearls. And now that I've retired to our renovated farmhouse in Burgundy, I thought I'd give you a little virtual tour just of a couple of rooms and of my studio. So we start here in what is known as the Snug. It actually was the bakery of the original house, dating back to 1750, and it's now a very small sitting room. I keep my collection here of different shells and pearls and mother of pearl collection, which I can talk about in another post. And you'll see here some of the old features. There's the old bread oven, and if we look up we can see the magnificent beamed ceiling in this part of the house. Burgundy farmhouses are long, thin, one-room deep buildings, largely because the families, as they needed accommodation, would simply add another room on the end of the building and a barn, and then their children would live immediately next door. So next door to this little boulangerie or bakery, we have what is actually the last of the barns, but the first of this section of the house, and it goes right up. If I take the pan up to the ceiling, you'll see there are the big beams, and it's very high. And here is where I do my pearl workshops and my work on pearls, and where I make the jewellery. I do a lot of other crafts as well. There you'll see a lovely spinning wheel, so I spin and I crochet and do all kinds of things. But we renovated the barn from a complete ruin. It wasn't, well, you couldn't do any work in it at all when we moved in. And now, as you can see, it's suitable for all kinds of jewellery work. Wonderful light through the garden window there. I have a beautiful view of the garden. I apologise for the state of my desk, but as you can see, there's lots of projects on the go. And I make the jewellery sitting here looking out of that window, which is wonderful. I have all my pearls and beads up on a rack in front of me because they are an inspiration. And it's the colours and the textures and the sizes and shapes that encourage me to make necklaces of all sorts of different things. And as my posts progress, I hope I'll be able to show you some how-tos and how to knot pearls and how to make what I do now, which are these extraordinary buckle necklaces. I use buckles from the Art Deco and Art Nouveau period and make them into really quite special pieces using the pearls and the beads as well. And we'll do a bit of work on that together as we go by. I'm going to take you upstairs, past where my cats sleep on the windowsill. This is the upstairs of the barn where the hay rack used to be. And also where some of the workers on the farm used to sleep. But it's now my husband's study. It's what we call a man cave, I think, these days. There's the big telly for all the sport and his desk. And he also has a lovely view of the garden through the window where they used to throw the hay bales out a long time ago, of course, hundreds of years. But we have now renovated, and we have tried to keep as many of the features as we can, especially the beams, which I think give it a lot of character. So looking down on my workshop, I hope you'll stay with me through these posts on Facebook. I'm new at this, so I hope you'll forgive any blunders. And maybe as we go along, you'll learn a lot more about pearls, the science and the special aspects of them, the variation, the beauty, the colour, the shape, why they are what they are. They're wonderful things, and I hope you'll enjoy my journey and come with me and listen and learn. Thank you very much for joining me today. Bye for now.